Welcome back to Two Peas Out the Pod with Johnny and Shay.
Hey, what's up, guys?
So, when Jackie Chan met James Bond, it wasn't for a buddy comedy or an action spoof, it was a brutal showdown. In The Foreigner of 2017, Jackie ditched the comedy, Pierce Brosnan ditched the tux, and what we got was a gritty revenge thriller where Kung Fu legend goes head to head with a corrupted 007.
Yo, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I didn't see no martinis being served at all in that whole
No,
drink.
there wasn't.
No, when I was watching The Foreigner, I was like, where is it?
Yeah.
But listen, when I look at Pierce Brosnan, even though I saw him in Mamma Mia, I still look at him as James Bond. As I saw him in Foreigner, and I saw him going against Jackie Chan, I said, yeah, this is 007 going against Jackie Chan, dog. And 007 had the whole heart of Ireland by him.
Yep.
That's all I got to say, man.
So this is the film that shocked audiences, proved Jackie could act with raw intensity, and showed Pierce Brosnan in one of his darkest roles.
Listen right there. I'm going to be honest. Jackie Chan looked at his age. He looked at like,
Yeah, but that was the point of the script, right? Kind of.
No, I know, but it's just that he really immersed himself. And I grew up with some, overseas Jackie Chan movies.
Yeah.
And I just got to say that, yeah, he does put like a lot of comedic into it. So hats off for Jackie. I want to, tip my hat off to him for that, because he did do a serious role very well, and it made me feel some type of way because I have two kids, and I probably would have did just about the same thing. Seriously.
So today, guys, we're diving into the film where Jackie Chan finally crossed paths with James Bond. And stick around, because at the end, we'll share 5 hidden Jackie Chan films you probably missed, movies that prove he's way more than just kung fu comedy. And also stick around until the end of the video, because we are going to cover who won, Jackie Chan versus James Bond. So welcome back to where we resurrect films that deserve another look. Today, we are going to break down The Foreigner, directed by Martin Campbell, the man who redefined James Bond twice with GoldenEye and Casino Royale. Did you know that?
I honestly did not know that. I did not. I came with some notes, but not a lot of notes like that.
Only this time, Campbell pits 2 icons against each other: Jackie Chan as a grieving father turned vigilante, and Pierce Brosnan as a former IRA man turned slippery politician. It was released in 2017. The Foreigner didn't dominate headlines, but it carved out its own legacy as the movie where Jackie Chan reinvented himself and Pierce Brosnan twisted his Bond persona into something dark and morally compromised.
Listen, he played a wonderful dad in Mamma Mia. So, see him leave that Bond and father figure and be bad.
You liked it?
I loved it.
Yeah. So the cast, guys, we have obviously Jackie Chan as Fan Yak Min, a widowed father and former Special Forces soldier. After his daughter is killed in an IRA bombing, he unleashes a relentless pursuit for justice. No jokes, no slapstick, just grief and grit. And yeah, he was pretty much on a tear for them.
Hey, wasn't there a movie with Jamie Foxx and Gerard Butler where it wasn't called Law Abiding Citizen, where something it's a good movie. It's almost the same thing. First thing first, the guys that came in there, they essayed and also
Alive Wolf.
And then Gerard Butler, he put all his money, built a place by the prison and stuff to escape out of. So he bought a lot of property, and then he tried going to Jamie Foxx, which is I think a district attorney, and he was, I think at the time of when he was doing his case or whatever, he was gunning to be the DA, and he kind of got soft on that crime, and the guy got off, and yeah, it's vengeful in a way. I can completely hard on that.
And then Pierce Brosnan, obviously, he played the Liam Hennessy character, a charismatic but shady Irish politician with the last name Hennessy, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, I know, right? Isn't it Hennessy?
I don't know. It's a funny last name. I caught that one when I was like, really? Okay.
I do. Now, I mean, I've drunk my share of Hennessy, but now I'm kind of
Curious? Look it up.
Now I'm kind of curious right now.
So he had deep IRA ties. Brosnan leaned into his heritage and played Hennessy like a Bond gone rotten, suave, calculating, but morally compromised. And then there were supporting players like Brady, Charlie Murphy. Charlie Murphy was in this one?
Hey, it's a
I don't remember
French
seeing him in there.
produce of cognac.
Charlie Murphy and Roy Fleckburn bring texture to the political thriller backdrop. The chemistry was explosive. Jackie as raw vengeance versus Brosnan as corrupted authority.
Hold on, did you say? Nah, I think that's
It's
a.
a different Charlie Murphy, right? Because I'm like,
Yeah,
I didn't see Charlie Murphy in there. We watched it.
yeah. I was about to say
Okay.
I did not see Charlie Murphy at all in that movie.
Yeah.
Even
I was
if
so
no
confused for a
real
minute.
talk. Even if there was Charlie Murphy in there, now, that would be the most hilarious part of the movie.
Yeah.
God bless his soul. R.I.P. Charlie Murphy.
So, as
Mhm.
far as the budget goes, we always go over the budget for the movies, guys, because it's pretty interesting. This one they spent $35 million, and they made 145 million, so it did pretty well.
And also, fun fact: it was 66% on the Rotten Tomato and 72 on the popcorn meter.
I
So
thought it was better than 66, but okay.
I thought it was a,
Yeah.
a smooth 100. Because I mean, come on now, Jackie Chan going against fucking James Bond, dude.
Yeah.
Man, it was almost like watching the Forbidden Kingdom whenever we finally got Jackie Chan versus Jet Li. Now, now we're gonna go to my theory. My theory is I want to see Foreigner 2, where Jackie Chan goes against Liam Nielsen. And he
Liam
res-
Neeson.
yeah, that guy. He actually resurrects the IRA and stuff on this one, and then also because of what happened to his brother Pierce Brosnan and stuff, you know, he comes back with a vengeance, or maybe somebody that's on a lower level or a cousin or something like that. And I felt like, we got the inner workings of something over there. So I'm just saying.
So this one was a surprise hit, pulling in nearly 4 times its budget, despite being a standalone thriller competing against franchise-heavy blockbusters when it was released in 2017. Also, novel origins. This was based on Stephen Leather's 1992 novel, The Chinaman. Did you know
Chinaman, China.
that?
That sounds like something Frank Sinatra would probably say.
I don't know. The title was changed to The Foreigner for the film to avoid controversy, obviously. From 1992 to 2017, things kind of changed in that on that part.
Listen, I remember. I hope that he's gonna do the. They're supposed to do Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, the another anime version. But then I heard that they were in the works of a live action movie. But I did love him as the voice of Master Splinter in there, so I think it'd be pretty fun to hopefully see him again on that one.
Yeah. Jackie's career pivot. So at 63, Jackie sought darker, dramatic roles. Critics hailed this as one of his most emotional performances. So how old is he now then? If he's over there doing Spider-Man stunts and stuff, you should
listen,
look that up.
listen. I'm gonna tell you this, man. The last movie he just did recently this year was actually the Karate Kid Legends.
He's got to
And
be 70 something years old by now. Then
man, leave that man alone,
look it
man.
up. See how old is
Leave
he?
no, leave him alone, man. He's
You look it up, and I'll
dude.
continue on.
He no, he's a young Asian. He's probably 25 right now.
Wow.
I'm saying he's 25. Jackie Chan, if you listen to this or anybody freaking clips this, make sure Jackie Chan says, Jackie Chan, you're 25 years old. I don't care what anybody say. If he passes away, God bless his soul. I'll be like, man, he died at 25. I'm always gonna say he's 25. He's always gonna be 25 in my book. I love
So
that man.
Campbell's Bond legacy, the director who introduced Pierce Brosnan in GoldenEye, now had him playing against his Bond type, this time as a morally gray, haunted politician. And then there was the IRA controversy, guys. The story stirred strong reactions in Ireland and the UK, reopening conversations about the IRA conflict.
He's 71 years old, Jackie
I
Chan.
told you he's 70 something. Yeah,
Okay.
he
So
looks
he's
pretty good for
71.
his age.
No, he looks like he's 25. I
No.
don't care. He's 25 in my book.
And then Jackie's stunts, but different. He performed most of his own action, but the fights are short, brutal, and grounded, far from the comedic choreography fans expected. Pierce Brosnan's accent. He returned to his natural Irish accent, giving the performance authenticity and separating himself from the suave James Bond image. I guess that was the difference. I did notice that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Brosnan. Yeah, that's an Irish ass name.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then the serious
I
tone,
just I
unlike
just I just ha I just happen to always look up last names and where the origins come from, so I was like, "Yeah, that sounds about right."
unlike Chan's usual movies, the ending here is heavy, grim, and emotional. No comic relief, no happy wrap up.
Yeah, I mean, his nephew to kill his wife. I mean, that's Stone Cold James Bond right there, man.
Yeah.
That's yeah, he's a lady. That's what I
You
call
keep
James.
saying all these words I'm gonna have to cut out just so you
Oh,
know.
okay, he's a lady unaliver.
Jeez.
He's a lady unaliver. Can I say that then?
Yes.
Okay.
You know how strict they are on there.
This is why we do live on Rumble.
So, Jackie Chan versus Pierce Brosnan, the 007 showdown we never got, guys. So, let's be real for a second. This movie feels like the ultimate what if matchup. On one side, you have Jackie Chan, the master of ladders, chairs, and turning a mop bucket into a weapon of mass destruction. On the other side, you have Pierce Brosnan, the smoothest James Bond of the 90s, who could order a martini while defusing a bomb and still have time to wink at the camera.
These are facts. I'm going to tell you that that's definitely true.
But the foreigner flips the script. Jackie isn't using kitchenware to humiliate henchmen this time. He's dead serious, quiet, and lethal. And Brosnan, instead of being Bond, he's basically Bond's evil uncle who got kicked out of the MI6 for too much shady business. Imagine if this was a Bond film, though. Jackie sneaks into Brosnan's office through the vents. Brosnan swivels around in the chair with his Bond smirk. Ah, Mr. Shan, I've been expecting you. Jackie just sighs, breaks the chair, and uses one of the legs as a weapon.
Yes. Listen, Jackie Chan, man. It's it's like, bro, like I'll be scared. Like right now, if he came in here, I'll be very scared.
You'd be scared.
I'm like, oh my god, dude, this I have monitors. I have a lot of items he would be able to use,
Yeah.
and I'll be like, oh my god, like right now, I'll be thinking so many steps, and he's like, I'm not even gonna use none of those. I was just gonna do this, something that I didn't even get to that point yet. So I'm just saying, Jackie Chan's he's like a playing chess guy, I think, in my opinion.
So Bond's got the gadgets, sure, but Jackie's got the entire Home Depot aisle at his disposal.
Facts. I was about to say
Bond has the
facts.
laser watch, Jackie has the folding chair. Who wins? My money's on Jackie because let's be honest, 007 never had to fight someone who could kick a guy in the face while simultaneously juggling a refrigerator door.
Yeah, that's facts, man.
This is why The Foreigner works so well. It's like watching two cinematic icons from completely different genres collide. James Bond relies on style, Jackie Chan relies on pain. And in this movie, style does not stand a chance.
These are facts, man. I mean, I mean, it's freaking Jackie Chan, dog. Like you can't stop him. I didn't like that they used Chinaman. I was like, man, this did not age well.
Well, that was the name of the book in
Yeah,
1992.
no, I know, but it's just like, man,
Jeez.
that doesn't sound right at
So,
all.
guys, we're going to pull up social media hit list. And while he's doing that, I wanted to just do a quick shout out to you all and just say thank you for watching our channel. We really appreciate it. If you are enjoying the videos, consider subscribing, following, whatever platform you use. Feel free to check us out there. We do have all of them linked on our YouTube. Unfortunately, Rumble does not really allow us to link anything on theirs. So, yeah, feel free to check us out on whatever platforms you use and you like to view us on.
What? Really? Paramount?
What?
Street Fighter?
I guess. So Street Fighter movie has moved to Paramount and has a release date of October 16th, 2026. The first plot details reveal it is set in 1993, the year Street Fighter 2 hit arcades. So I do believe that they're making a new one.
Oh, okay, because you
Yeah.
remember the old one with John Claude Van Damme
Yeah,
on it?
this is
Yeah.
just a picture of him, but in the notes and stuff, people were saying, I hope John Cena plays him and I hope this person plays him and all this stuff.
So they're really making like
Yes, it's a new movie. That's why I put it on
God,
here.
Lee, dude, really? On Paramount?
Yeah.
Man,
You
like
know, the streaming services are all trying to do that now, where instead of going to the theaters, they're trying to get the exclusive
yeah, yeah,
movies.
but come on now, man,
I
really?
don't know.
Like Alright, so
Okay.
let's go
You
talk
obviously
about
didn't
this.
like that one, guy.
No, it's good, but it's just that now I kinda have to do some research and some digging and be
There's
like,
another Paramount movie coming, it's this one. You gonna be pissed
yeah,
off
the
about
Call of
this one too?
Duty, yeah, I knew about this one. I heard about because my friend Steve, he's a, sorry, yeah. He's a big, Call of Duty fan, so he's the one that told me all about that.
So Call of Duty is getting a live action film thanks to the new partnership between Paramount. So they have officially announced that a Call of Duty movie is in the works. So it looks like Paramount's stepping it up. Right now, there's not really a whole lot on their platform, honestly. So they must just be really throwing a
I
few
know,
items in there.
I just wanna say personally that they are pretty good. I mean, what is it? Star Trek, that's actually really good.
Star Trek, the old ones, or what?
No,
Or is there a new one?
no, there's a new one that they
Oh,
got going on at the moment.
got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So those are the two I found today. It was a
So,
really hard day to find anything, guys.
yeah, no,
I looked for like
by
an
all
hour.
means. No, but the main thing I just wanted to say is just that, yeah, Paramount is stepping up, but they do have a lot of, because I think Paramount owns all the Star Trek stuff. So, I mean, they do have that going on, and then I
Is
could
that the
swear,
one where we watched Lioness?
yeah, Lioness
Oh,
is on
are they
there,
gonna make
yes.
another season of that?
I don't even know.
That's pretty good. We
That's
watched season 2, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. That's a
Um,
pretty good one if you guys haven't seen it.
yeah, Lioness. I don't know if they're gonna do another season or anything. I hope so, but I think the actress and then Nicole Kidman. Don't forget those are two major actresses, so
Yeah.
I'm sure they have like their own projects. And I mean, did I think the main girl, she just did a Disney movie actually. She did the voice of, I think, the mom or something recently. So I mean, I'm sure her plate's kind of full. I don't know about Nicole
Yeah.
Kidman, what she got going on, but yeah, that's that's all I gotta say on that. Because I mean, I don't know if they're gonna be able to, because that's the kind of, their scheduling and stuff,
All
but
right. Well, let us know if you guys are gonna check out Call of Duty or the Street Fighter movie when it comes out.
oh, definitely, I wanna check out the Street Fighter movie, if it's like you claim what it is, then yeah, I
I'm not
de
claiming it. I read it online.
yeah, no,
Believe
no,
everything you guys see online, guys. No, just
no,
kidding. It's a
that's
joke.
why I don't wanna really look it up online. I just wanna, just when it gets released, because they're gonna, like, advertise it or
Yeah.
something, so once I see the advertisement or somebody tells me about it, I'm just gonna be like, "Alright, cool, I'm just gonna go watch that then."
So, guys, let's settle this properly. If we're really asking who wins, Jackie Chan versus Pierce Brosnan's James Bond, who do you think wins? So, who actually wins a straight up showdown? Let's break it down. So, Bond's arsenal, an Aston Martin with ejector seats, exploding pens, laser watches, and MI6 backing him up. Brosnan's Bond literally survived surfing on a CGI tsunami. The man is impossible to kill.
Yeah, it's true, and, I mean, yeah, it is, but I mean, it's just that you expect, because he's like, trained by MI6 and stuff, so he's been kind of probably picked at a very young age to join that agency. So we go with the notion that, oh, okay, he's very knowledgeable and equipped with the surroundings of the situation of what he's been through, and I'm sure through those trainings they probably do go through some, what is it? I don't know, like off the books type things. Like, hey, they might, instead of try to say like you're gonna join CIA or whatever, they may just actually just take you somewhere, rough you up, just to try to see if you're gonna break, to try to give knowledge out. And if you don't,
Yeah.
and if you succeed and stuff, then obviously you're part of the clique. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? But if you do, then that's why you have to try to figure out your way to get out of it. And I'm sure it's just a game after a game until they know that, all right, we were inside your head, and you know.
All right. And then Jackie's arsenal, anything within arm's reach, a ladder, a broom, a chair, a potted plant. Jackie doesn't need Q to give him gadgets. He is the gadget. So now here's the twist, guys. In The Foreigner, Jackie isn't even in comedy mode. No goofy expressions, no blooper, real stunts. He's basically John Wick if John Wick shopped at IKEA.
Facts. These are facts, though. Seriously.
And Brosnan, he's not Bond anymore. He's a shady politician yelling at people in boardrooms. If this were Bond in his prime, maybe Jackie would have to dodge an exploding briefcase or two. But in The Foreigner, Jackie wipes the floor with him.
Facts. I would definitely say that. Definitely a fact on that one.
So, final score Bond's gadgets, 8 out of 10. Jackie's resourcefulness, 11 out of 10. Who wins? Jackie Chan every single time. because gadgets run out of batteries and chairs don't. Next, we're going to go into Jackie Chan's career context in 2017. So, we're going to talk about where he was at and kind of what this movie did for his career. Where Jackie was before The Foreigner, he was doing more family movies and animated roles like Kung Fu Panda. Why this film was such a pivot, especially compared to his Rush Hour and Shanghai Noon days. Oh, I love Rush
Shanghai,
Hour. That's
yeah,
a good
no,
one.
no, I liked Shanghai. Shanghai was actually really good. I did like that one. That was a pretty good one.
Mentioned that Jackie even received an honorary Oscar in 2016 for his lifetime body of work, then immediately flipped expectations with this dark role. The Bond connection. So, director Martin Campbell's legacy. He rebooted Bond twice: Goldeneye for Brosnan, Casino Royale for Craig. Pierce Brosnan's journey from suave 007 to morally gray politician. This was one of his biggest post Bond roles. The what if spin. If this movie had been released during Brosnan's Bond era, would audiences have seen it as Bond gone rogue?
Well, you gotta ask yourself this. Can you look up real quick, Shay? Tomorrow Never Dies, and then what year? Like, if you look up that year real quick, because Pierce Brosnan was how old at
A
that
movie?
time? No, yeah, that's the one with Denise Richards that she plays a scientist that we nobody believes that she was
Oh,
a
yeah.
scientist. Yeah.
That
So,
was from 1997.
so how old was he at that time? Pierce Brosnan.
Why?
Well, because you're saying that if he was James Bond, that's like his first introductory. Well, GoldenEye,
44.
44. And I think the knock back a couple more years back, he did GoldenEye, which that was a few years before that one. So he was 44 at that time. So imagine I was like, what year again? You said 1994,
1997.
1997. So I think wasn't Rush Hour out at that time?
I don't know.
Because I'm trying to, because you're saying these two, so I'm trying to get them at a more formidable years.
So Rush Hour came out the year after this one, 1998.
And how old was Jackie Chan at that time?
He was 44.
So they were both 44-year-olds. So just
Well,
imagine.
1 year later, so he's probably 43 when Pierce Brosnan was 44.
So at that time, if we would have got them to really kind of, and then Jackie Chan would have helped him out on some of the combat scenes and stuff with him and everything. Yeah, I think that would have been a really good fight.
Mhm.
Even though on this particular one, it was pretty much like I don't know, like it was kind of like watching a mobster and then a law-abiding citizen trying to that actually had some
Yeah, to
military
get
training.
revenge, yeah.
Yeah, getting revenge. So that's pretty much how it felt for me in that aspect of the whole situation. But just thank you for doing that research because I was just saying, just imagine if they were both at their prime at that age. I mean, that would have been a good standoff in a good way.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they, if if they were able to spin it as like what is it I don't know, China did something and then obviously MI6 is helping and involved in the whole situation and everything like that,
Mhm.
then I would say maybe Jackie Chan is just like a right arm of that group or whatever, and that would have been like a good standoff little fight, even though we all know that secretly Jackie Chan would have won, and then even though if he would have lost in the James Bond flick, we know deep down,
Alright. So kind of along with what you're saying, comparing it to similar films, if you compare it to Taken in 2008, The Foreigner, obviously, The Ordinary Man Out for Revenge Blueprint, it's kind of the same thing a little bit. And
yeah,
then
yeah, definitely that.
if you compare it to John Wick 2014, though Jackie's character is more grounded, both are about lost driving unstoppable action. So kind of similar plot line on that.
Yeah, definitely similar plot line on that one.
And then if you compare it to Jackie's own darker films, Shinjuku Incident and Crime Story, which I've seen neither of those, it does show continuity in his acting evolution. Have you seen
Huh.
those ones?
No, I
Oh,
can't say that I have, but I was looking at his list of movies and stuff, and I saw that, and I was like, yeah, I never saw it, but it does look interesting though.
yeah. And then there's obviously the political piece to this movie as well. Why setting the story against that backdrop made it heavier and more controversial. So the movie itself, and then how audiences in the UK reacted differently than international viewers. So it was kind of a political taboo piece for them to throw that kind of into the movie.
So pretty much they were just throwing shade That's pretty much what Shay is trying to say. Like,
Kind of.
I'm just gonna sum that up for the people that are not trying to like hear all that nonsense.
Whatever.
They pretty much threw shade,
Jeez.
and they were just like, all right, we don't want none of this. Makes us look bad. So
Yeah. And then talk about how Martin Campbell shot the action differently, less stylized and more brutal. Cinematography choices with muted colors, rainy London, gray skies contrasted with Jackie's emotional arc. That is true. I did notice the movie was kind of, you know, not like very colorful. It's kind of like,
ma'am, it's takes place in London.
I
It's
know,
Ireland. So I mean, if you,
I know that.
I'm just saying that
But
they,
it did fit with like the tone, I guess, of the movie.
yeah, no,
Um,
that's their tone all year round,
Kind of like Seattle.
pretty
And
much.
then the music score leaned more on tension than heroic themes. It was just kind of like tense. You were just kinda rooting for him the whole time.
I was rooting for him from the beginning, and I was like, "Oh man!" I do at the beginning, I wasn't really expecting the whole explosion thing because he just picked up his daughter, and
Yeah, that was pretty rough to
it's
start.
just no, it kind of reminded me of remember Bambi? Like that just happened in the beginning of the movie. Like
And then come to find out his wife passed away when,
I
she gave
think
birth
that's
to the
like
daughter too.
you know what in writing in general and stuff like you're trying to like get to a main point and that's just the best way to get the audience and then you see this
And
story
work
progress.
back from there. Yeah.
Yeah. So
And like I said, the wife passed away when she was giving birth to the daughter.
oh
So then
yeah.
he was really sad because, not only did he lose his wife and then he got a daughter, then he lost his daughter.
Yeah.
So the audience and critical reception. Critical consensus had mixed reviews. I guess that's why Rotten Tomatoes says 66%. But almost all critics praised Jackie Chan. Audience reaction. Many casual fans were shocked to see the serious side of Jackie Chan. They wanted that, rush hour fun guy.
Well, I mean, if you've watched most of Jackie Chan's earlier work, he always was that. I always felt like if you've seen his bloopers and stuff, his outtakes for his movies and everything, you can tell he likes to have fun on set. Like, he makes going to work seem fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
you
I
can
mean,
tell he
that's
enjoys it.
yeah. So that's why I give him respect for that.
And then I guess there was, if you look back at the release and what the reviews were then, it was a bit different than it is now. Maybe, I don't know, because the cult following or something to it.
Yeah, I think at that point, think that was like we wasn't sure if Jackie Chan was making any more movies probably at
Yeah,
that
true.
point. But then if we start looking now, we're at 2025, and then from that year to that year, yes, he
Mhm.
has been doing a solid body of work. So
Alright. And then it did reshape Jackie's late career reputation, like Johnny just said. Brosnan also cemented himself as more than just Bond, which was nice because I think he was kind of typecasted a bit.
yeah, I definitely feel as though for Pierce Brosnan that yes, he he always played always that kind of good guy. I've never seen him play as a bad guy yet, so this was my first time seeing that. So he does have the reach to do that, and you
Yeah.
know, I can I can see him probably in a. Oh wait, no, he was in a DC movie actually. He was in I think in Black Adam, I believe.
Mm,
Yeah, he played as I'm not sure if he was a hero or a villain. I think he was a hero. I'll just say I think he was a hero now, but he did good in at least a comic book theme movie, and I'm glad they had. I'm not sure what role he had for that, but
mhm.
I do remember seeing him because he has a very familiar face, so
Yeah.
just really stands out for me.
And then, guys, it's definitely worth a rewatch, in 2025, especially as audiences rediscovered Jackie beyond his Hollywood comedies. If you want to see him in kind of a different type of a role, I would say definitely check it out. It was a pretty good movie, I thought.
Yeah, no, it was definitely a great movie. I just on my end of the whole situation, I would say I had to watch it. I watched it twice.
Yeah, we watched it
That's
twice. What would you rate it then out of 5? Because since we've been kind of rating them.
I would rate that a solid 5 in my book.
Really? Wow, that's really I would say probably like a 4.
I'm saying a 5 because I'm a Jackie Chan
Yeah,
fan
that's fine.
and I'm a Pierce Brosnan fan, so I root for the bad guy and the good guy, so that you get a solid 5 for me.
So, why this movie still matters, guys. This is a rare Hollywood film that allowed Jackie Chan to prove he wasn't just a kung fu clown. He could carry a heavy drama. For Brosnan, it was a reinvention as well, giving him one of his most layered roles since leaving Bond. Together, they created a revenge thriller that feels like Taken fused with Casino Royale, but stripped of the glamour, leaving only the grit and the pain.
But again, um, he did do Mamma Mia, so he was a dad afterwards. So this is how it goes in my book. He did the James Bond movies. He did some minor work, and then at that point, he then went to Mamma Mia, became a dad, and then was like, "All right, man, I'm tired of be doing Bond and being a dad. I'm gonna quit, start doing my own thing." He started doing his own thing,
Yeah.
so that's how he got into Foreigner. That's I mean that's pretty much my story. That's how I felt like that's how Pierce Brosnan's moniker of how he got to where he was at was that way.
Yeah. I would say, guys, definitely check it out. It was a pretty good movie. A lot of times with the fighter stuff, I'm just like, I get kind of bored. But this one I thought had a pretty good plot line and everything to
Yeah, and like Pierce Brosnan said, he's just an old China man.
it. Well, it was in the movie, even though it wasn't, huh? Even though that wasn't the title.
Yeah, no, right, but that's probably why they call it Foreigner because they're like, oh, we can't say that, so we're gonna change that to Foreigner.
Yeah, that's exactly what it said. The times have changed.
Yes, the times have definitely changed.
So before we start our bonus content,
Oh,
did
you mean the
you?
boner content?
Yeah, now you can say that. Now that we're
Oh,
at the end of the
after
video.
yeah, towards the end of the video, I can say boner. So other than that, Shay, let's get into that boner content.
So, guys, 5 Jackie Chan hidden gems you probably missed. So, since The Foreigner showed Jackie's serious side, here are 5 more films where he stepped outside of his usual tone or usual lane. So, Shinjuku Incident, which I mentioned above, that one was from 2009. He played a bleak immigrant in a drama with no comedy, just grit. So, also a
What
serious
was the
role.
name of that movie?
Shinjuku Incident.
Yeah, I gotta see that movie.
Yeah.
That sounds like a really good one. Say it again.
Shinjuku.
I want some Shin Jukin. Jukum?
No, Shin Juku.
Shin
Juku.
Jaku.
Uh,
Shin Jaku.
The next one is Crime Story from
Oh
1999.
yes, Crime Story. Yes, those are the ones I love. There's like 1 and 2, right? Because I've only seen 1,
I
but I heard
don't
this.
know.
All right, well,
That was based on real events, so one of Jackie's darkest cop roles.
yeah,
I haven't seen that one
I
either.
seen that one. That was pretty good.
Little Big Soldier from 2010. Did you see that one?
No,
It was a tragic war story mixing humor and heartbreak.
no,
And then Dragon Blade from 2015,
I've seen that one.
a historical epic with John Cusack and Adrian Brody. I know who
Mm,
they are. Maybe I'll check that one out.
yeah, man,
Is it good?
that was really good.
Yeah. And then The Myth from 2005, a romantic historical fantasy showing Jackie in a new light.
Well, he is a 25-year-old young man, so
He has a lot of movies. I was shocked when we were looking at his IMDb. I mean, it's long. And even after this one, he has a
that's what
lot of movies still.
I'm sure that's what a lot of women probably say to him too.
What, a lot of movies?
But he has a lot of movies.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's crazy. So that's it for today's video. The Foreigner 2017 isn't just another action flick. It's the moment Jackie Chan reinvented himself and Pierce Brosnan twisted his Bond image into something darker.
Well, again, like I said, say I give this movie a 5. Pierce Brosnan is always gonna be my favorite James Bond, other than Sean Connery too. Um, and then Jackie Chan's my man, dog. He's always gonna be my Asian man.
You token Asian guy?
No, I'm just my Asian man.
Oh, all right, guys. That's it for this episode on The Foreigner. We appreciate you watching and would love it if you subscribe to our channel so you can catch our next video. We are competing against the algorithm, unfortunately, which means if you watch another video, the algorithm will think that we have a great channel and rage against the machine.
Facts. We're raging right now. We're raging against some machines right now. But peace out, guys.
Bye.